Welcome to AFA Highlights, brought to you by AFA Hub. This podcast is your window into the creative journeys of our talented students and alumni, featuring their remarkable work and inspiring stories. Each episode is packed with behind-the-scenes insights, engaging interviews, and expert advice, showcasing how our students transform their big ideas into even bigger opportunities. Whether you're an artist, a dreamer, a curious creative, or simply a supportive ally, we're thrilled to have you here. Think of this as your exclusive backstage pass to inspiration. So sit back, get ready, and join us as we celebrate the extraordinary together.
I'm Shanna Forrestall, your host for Season 1, and our guest today is Matthew DeGuia. I'm so excited to have him on the show. Matt, welcome.
Hello, Shanna. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. As you guys know, this show is to highlight AFA students and alumni, and I'm so excited to talk to Matt because Matt and I go back way to the beginning. He's the OG. We have been working together for many years, and he's one of my favoriteest people I've ever worked with. So, Matt, I'm so happy to have you here.
It's been forever since...
Yeah, it has been. So tell me, Matt, let's talk about your AFA journey. I want to go back to the beginning. How did you even get involved with AFA Hub? Tell me how you got into classes. How do you learn to illustrate?
It began 2016. My major is art and animation, where I would love to be a professional animator due to my childhood, where I admired the cartoons such as Disney. Disney has really became a mark for all animators. I looked up to Walt Disney, what he has given us.
How did you even find out about the school originally? How did you end up hearing about the program?
Well, to be honest, it was, I had some help and support from my parents. They might have, found it online. Actors for Autism would always, they would want to help young people, to achieve their dreams, if they want to work in the field of art, animation, and filmmaking and illustration.
That's right. So you're one of the OG. You've been around for a long time, but now the branding is AFA Hub, which has a wider stance, and we love that. So tell me, I just want to hear from you personally, what do you love most about the work of creating characters? What do you like most about it, about the process?
Well, when I'm designing characters, I would want to make them the kind of characters they are, giving them their certain personalities. I would want to make my character either the hero, the sidekick, the damsel in distress, the mentor, or even a villain.
So it sounds like you use archetypes to design.
I do. That's how, you give your characters meaning, what's their goals and conflicts in the story.
I love that. That's great. So you and I started together, Matthew actually ended up illustrating my very first children's story, way back in the day. My very first story that came out of nowhere was called Why the Girl Became a Cat. There it is. We worked together on that book, and that was my very first one, and really the only one I've gotten. Everything else has been digital since. We're hoping to get some more into hard copy, but that was the only one that actually got published and is still available on Amazon. And yeah, that project changed my life, Matt. Working with you changed my life because I had never seen my ideas come to life before. And I had called the school and said, hey, I've got this book and I need an artist. And they recommended Matt, and then we met and we just really liked working together. And so that became the start of a couple-year relationship where we worked on quite a few projects together, but that was the starter. Let's talk about Why the Girl Became a Cat for you, Matt. Do you remember what it was like working on that? And what did it do for your career?
Why the Girl Became a Cat is all about a girl who pretends to be a cat. It shows that we could be anything, what comes in our minds, our imagination just of who we want to be, and hopefully that inspired that we would make that imagination into a reality.
That's a great description. Yeah, the book is about empowerment, and it follows the journey of a little girl who starts mimicking her cat. But the point of the story, like Matthew's saying, is that, she can be and we can be whatever we want to be. We can dream big and go after those dreams. I love that. So what I loved about Matt's work on this project in particular, and one of the reasons we used him for projects after, was because Matt, you do a beautiful job of bringing animals to life. I love the way you bring animals to life and give them personalities. Let's talk about that. Like, how do you discover the personalities for the creatures and characters that you create?
As far as I think, animals, they have feelings. They would show like a compassion, care, loyalty, and love, honesty, and empathy. Even though that animals express words, they would express through actions.
Good point. And that's the great thing about illustration, what I feel like you did a wonderful job with on that book and on the others that you worked on, is that, the characters, they had expressions that and body language and sounds that told us what they were feeling, experiencing, or trying to communicate. And you did a really good job with that. So yeah, if you guys are looking for the book, it's still available on Amazon. You can purchase the hard book. Also, some of Matt's other work, along with this in digital form, is on the My Calm World website and YouTube. Be sure you check that out, mycalmworld.com. And the My Calm World YouTube channel has some of his work and some of the other AFA alumni. Matt, I have one more question for you. You've been doing this for a while now. You've been working this way for a while. What advice would you have for someone else who's just getting started on their creative journey? Like maybe they've wanted to draw or learn how to do video game design or illustrate or animate, or and they haven't done it yet, and maybe they're a little afraid, or maybe they're just nervous. What advice would you have for somebody who's kind of just getting started on their journey of creativity?
Well, I'm no different than all of them. I would say that what's holding us back is we wouldn't want to feel discouraged, like despair, like and feeling hopeless. The key is confidence. We have to be confident with ourselves. And they're not alone. They have like their family, their friends, everyone who is supporting them, who will guide them in the right path. They would provide us with the inspirations of how we're always doing our best. Our loved ones would never give up on us.
That's great advice, Matt. So you're saying that we should remember that we have people around us who probably want to support us in our journey, and to be confident, to trust in ourselves and our ability to pursue our dreams, right? And one of the things we talked about some of the other students is that it's okay to fail. So just because you do something doesn't mean you're going to do it perfect the first time, right? It's okay to mess up. It's okay. That's part of the journey.
Yeah, all trial and errors, and everyone makes mistakes. You learn from those mistakes, and it strives you, you'll be better. It's all about practice and trial and errors. And once you learn from those, you'll do your absolute best.
That's great advice. You do it again, and then you keep learning. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Matt. Thank you guys for watching. We are the AFA Highlights Show, where we highlight the experience and accomplishments of our amazing AFA Hub students and alumni. Matt, thank you for being here. It was so good to see you.
One more thing. It's already been in a year since I graduated from Actors for Autism, and it was like home to me.
Yeah, AFA Hub is a great program, and I'm glad it was home to you, Matt. And we miss you, and we're glad you're out there doing what you do. It's so good to see you and to celebrate.
I'm so glad to meet everyone in Actors for Autism, to all the teachers who helped me, such as Liz, Dave, and of course, especially you, Shanna.
Well, I enjoyed having you work with me. Like, that was a wonderful experience. We've created some beautiful things together that I'm really proud of.
Yeah, I will forever be grateful.
And back at you. You started me on this journey. So if you guys want to check out his work that he's done with us at My Calm World, you can check it out at mycalmworld.com or on the My Calm World YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody, for watching AFA Highlights with our special guest today, Matthew DeGuia, my dear friend and talented artist. Thank you, Matt, for being on the show.
You're welcome, Shanna.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. AFA Highlights. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of AFA Highlights. We hope today's stories brightened your day and inspired you to connect more closely with AFA Hub. Every time you listen, like, follow, or subscribe to our student projects, you're helping to pave the way for their future success. If you're ready to unleash your creativity, remember that AFA Hub dives deep into the exciting worlds of animation, film, game design, and visual effects. We're more than a school. We're a launch pad for passionate creators ready to shape the future. With hands-on learning, live classes, and a supportive online community, AFA Hub turns raw talent into rewarding careers. Visit our website to learn more. Share this episode with someone who would enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get notified about new episodes. We'll be back soon with a new episode. Thank you for listening.